Yeah, I mean, when I drive like the latest development version of the software, it can take me from my house to the office, but not with, but there are interventions at times, so it doesn't perfectly deal with every intersection, or every turn, and I think it's possible to, like, one could obviously just like game the system and just make it perfect for a particular route, but then that's just going to work on that route, and then if that route changes or there's construction, then it won't work. So it's very hard to come up with a general solution. So when one reads about these other self-driving car companies, the issue is that they have very specific solutions, but they're brittle. They rely on very high resolution maps, a lot of LiDARs, high precision, like really expensive GPS and inertial measurement, and but even then it's just not a general solution, and if they go off the route that they're used to, they don't work. So so when we release something, we're releasing it to a to 500,000 cars, and all over the world, and so it has to be a general solution. So then our progress may appear slower than it actually is, relative to others that are developing self-driving technology. But in fact, I think it is quite a lot more advanced, because any element that we release is a general solution.
There's also like a plateau that you will reach taking the alternative approach, that just having experienced with the team a lot of the work ahead of the investor day, like the trajectory is crazy, especially with the advanced compute capability that we have. So that's my personal comment on it, I guess.
Yeah. And we learn a lot of, in terms of like what should we train the neural net to do, and then once we discover, okay, we need to train it to, we need a net that's going to like really effectively recognize curves, for example. And previously we trained the net on free space. So it's like, now free space is just anything you can drive on that's not going to destroy the car. But this is not comfortable if you're just driving on like dirt, or the car just drives over the grass. And like technically yes, but this is going to be disturbing. So we like road edge and curb are two training nets that we are developing right now, to say this is independent of drivable free space. So you want to know what drivable free space is for an emergency. So if you need to go on the shoulder of the road to avoid something, then okay, free space is important. But then you also need to know where does true road space end, because it's undesirable to go past true road space. And then especially for parking lots and tight corners, just recognizing curbs. These like little details, they're very important. Yeah. So, but I mean, I have most of this working in like the development version that's on my car. I have actually two dev branches, one for enhanced summon and one for full self-driving, and two different cars. But it would not be good to release that to the general public, I think, quite yet.